Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the fucking ground!
He worked in a great profession to build the money, and you're coming over here and you're taking it from him.
I totally understand that, sir, but that's not what I'm doing. I just got told.
Yeah, I'm an actual cop. I'm not a fake U.S. Marshal like you say you are. I'm gonna find out who you are. And I'm gonna put a warrant out for your arrest, and I'm gonna come personally put handcuffs on you.
And those are gold bars in this video.
Yeah, those gold bars.
This is Mahendra Darbar, an Indian scammer who was just about to steal a retired person's entire life savings, but was stopped right on time by the police with an operation taken from a movie.
So basically, I'm not going today.
What do you mean?
Is there any chances for me going back?
Yeah, there's a chance.
Such a story could not be made up, and what unfolds in the following footage reveals a much deeper and darker truth about the scamming world that most people need to be aware of.
I already talked to the FBI, and with you crossing states and all that kind of stuff, there's a high probability that they're going to take on this case.
In December 2024, the Rio Arriba Sheriff's Office was tipped off by a local resident who had been targeted by a scammer impersonating a U.S. Marshal. The caller threatened that the man would be arrested unless he paid a fake fine. Alarmed, the victim reached out to deputies, who quickly set up a sting operation at his home to catch the scammer when he arrived.
10-4, we're rolling to that lane right now.
Caravan is still at the top of the driveway. Looks like a Gap white hoodie. They're making the exchange right now. Stand by.
Hey, we're halfway down. What do you want me to do?
Units go, go, go.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Hands on your fucking back!
That caravan, it's backing up. Do not fucking move.
Good copy, good copy.
नहीं पुलिस वाले
All right, transmitter back. Get close. Yep, go. Stay right there. What's your name? What is it?
As soon as Mahendra is caught, cops try to get basic information from him, but he has no intention of telling them the truth. So he lays out the story he plans to stick to.
So what happened?
Basically, one of the guy reached me out. He asked me, like, I have to go at this location, pick up a package, and just bring it back to the airport.
Okay.
And they will pay me like $1,000.
Where'd you fly out from?
I came from Dallas.
From Dallas? Okay. Where's this guy from?
And I came from Pennsylvania to Dallas, and then Dallas to here, like connecting flights.
Okay. So you flew all the way to Dallas to pick up money.
I'm not sure what was in there. Really. Like, I just got told, like, all right, this is what I have to pick up, a package. Go to
So you're telling me that when I dump your phone, there's not going to be text messages and stuff on there talking about how you're going to get money from this guy?
Yes.
I
just got the location.
You just thought it was totally legit that you just come to some guy's house.
I'm not sure. Like, they will pay me $1,000, and I was just going through some stuff. Like, I just had a baby, and we are not meeting up the bills and everything, and it was going to help me out a little bit. So that's why.
You realize that you're taking this man's retirement. You're taking everything he's ever worked for. Listen to me for a second. Listen to me for a second. You're taking everything that this man has worked for in his entire life. He worked in a great profession to build the money, and you're coming over here and you're taking it from him.
I totally understand that, sir, but that's not what I'm doing. I just got told.
Okay, but if I got a phone number, and how did they contact you originally?
They contact me over the phone. he got nothing to do.
He just picked you up from Santa Fe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you good. So, do you know this guy at all?
No, never met him.
How did he contact you?
It's like there are a few friends that's where it came from via.
So he's a friend of a friend?
Yeah, like
Okay.
2-3 friends, and then that guy knows him.
So just all of a sudden he's like, hey, I know you're in Pennsylvania. I want you to fly to New Mexico to go pick up a package for me, and I'll give you $1,000 for it.
So basically what happened, I used to live in Virginia, and I just moved down to Pennsylvania some time ago, and we had a business in like Virginia. I never did this. That's my first time. I moved to Pennsylvania. It's a lot expensive, and as if I'm working, I'm not reaching the mids. So I was talking to my friend, like, all right, this is the case. I might do something, like start working on the side to make extra money, or my wife, I'll take care of the baby and my wife can work. So we were just talking casually. And one day he just suddenly called me and he was like, I have something like that. If you want to do it, it's all good. I was like, okay, I just have to pick up a packet, then I'm good. Like, is there any drugs or anything like that? So he was like, no, there's nothing drugs. I was like, okay. So he told me like 2 days ago, and like, you have to fly there. I was like, okay. He was paying for all the tickets and everything, and I flew here and happened.
Okay.
I didn't know anything about it.
Is this the first time you've been here?
Yes.
This is not the second time?
No.
Were you here last Sunday? I
No.
think it was you.
No, it wasn't me.
Well, then it was someone like you.
Because obviously, like, my friend, he was my partner, he just looks like me.
Is he the one?
I'm not sure. I don't know anything about nobody.
Okay. So here's what.
You're lying, bro. I think you're lying to us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get all the.
Why would I lie? I have to, like,
Because you're trying to steal money. But here's the deal. You're gonna stand right here. I'm gonna make a phone call, okay?
His story is short and emotionally loaded, and there are 3 things detectives notice immediately: vagueness, motive framed as necessity, and repeated "I don't know" answers. Those are classic markers of a rehearsed or convenient story.
So as of right now, you are going to be under arrest for fraud. Okay. Like I said, you know what's going on. So hold on, listen. So here's what's going to happen. Okay. And what I want you to do is I want you to think really hard about this. Okay. On our way back to the office. Okay. You're an accessory to this. Okay. Whether you say that you believed it or not, what I want you to do is I want you to think really hard by the time we get back to the office. And I'm going to talk to you. Okay. And then that between here and there, I'm going to call the FBI. Okay. Because you came from different states and now the money that you were supposed to pick up reaches over $100,000. There's a good chance the FBI is going to pick this up.
Then, the officer on camera gets a phone call from the leading scammer on what appears to be a taken scene.
Orlando.
Hello?
Hello? Jacob.
Yeah. Orlando?
Yeah.
Where you at?
Huh?
Yeah, I don't think you're Orlando.
No, this is Detective Jacobs of the Rio Arriba County Sheriff's Office. We got your boy and we're coming for you, okay? Just put you on notice. You feel good about yourself scamming old men out of their money?
What'd you say? Sheriff? Couldn't quite hear you.
Yeah, I'm an actual cop. I'm not a fake U.S. Marshal like you say you are. I'm gonna find out who you are. And I'm gonna put a warrant out for your arrest, and I'm gonna come personally put handcuffs on you. Oh, I will. Hey, stop calling.
Why'd you hang up on my face? Who do you think you are?
What?
Who do you think you are, sir?
I'm the guy that's gonna put a federal warrant out for your arrest eventually through the FBI.
Oh, please. Hold that up.
He's ballsy, dude.
What you got to say?
Doesn't mean that I'm stupid if you're stupid.
Well,
yeah.
How about you send me a picture of you, then I'll send you a picture of me.
Why don't you send me a picture of your wife?
No, I'm
and
good.
I'll send a picture of me.
No, just send you. If you're as big and bad as you think you are, just send a picture.
Is he drunk?
What again?
Sounds like that.
I said, if you think you're as big and bad as you are, just go ahead and send this phone a picture. You're really far away. Can't hear you. Okay, have a good day.
Lock that number for him.
Yep. Put in your password. Oh, hold on just a second.
What's up?
Who this?
Who's this?
Hold on. I'll give you a call right back.
What's up, Jacob?
You say, who are you?
I have Orlando here. This is a friend of his.
Orlando?
Yes, this is Orlando.
What happened?
They arrested the guy that picked up my money, and I hope you can.
Why?
I hope you can send some of my money back, or all of it. What you got from me last Sunday.
Your money will come back on time, as I have told you.
You're really good at playing this part, bro, but we're going to find out who you are. So don't worry about that. You picked the wrong county to do this kind of shit in.
Why don't you keep quiet for a moment?
Why don't you come make me?
I'm going to give you $2.35.
Well, your partner over here.
Is this guy in Pennsylvania too? So you have no idea anything about him?
Yeah, I'm sure you guys rehearsed the story a million times, huh?
Do you realize everything that I can get off those phones, even if you delete them? You can get the most sophisticated apps and stuff. All I have to do is serve a search warrant. Nothing's ever going to be deleted off these phones. Okay? I know you know what's going on here, so I'm not going to explain it to you.
Sir, I just told you what I was told. And
Okay.
Mahendra is then taken to the Rio Arriba Sheriff's Office for further interrogation. He has read his Miranda rights, and soon the questioning begins.
I think that you're just in a bad spot in life and you need to get money. Is that true? Okay.
we have like water bill was about to cut off.
Okay.
Electricity bill, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were fine back in Virginia before we had our kid.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as like my friends who I was working for, basically I'm a student, so I cannot work legally. So I have to pay I have to work under the table.
Gotcha. You're a student. Where do you go to school?
University of Potomac in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
That's why I was living in Virginia, because my family was down there.
Close enough, yeah.
So I used to help them out too. Used to help them out, my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I can just come up with some of the money that I can put towards the expenses.
Gotcha.
So everything was working well. After that, something happened between me and my friends. So I wasn't working for them no more.
What'd you do for them?
I used to work at a gas station, manage a gas station for them.
Gotcha.
So basically, he had like 3-4 properties.
Mm-hmm.
So he won't be able to be there, like all the properties. So I was just managing one, working there all day and take care of the property.
Gotcha. And he would pay you under the table?
Because that's the only way, like, we can do it.
Right, because you're here on a student visa. Okay, that makes sense.
Then me and my wife met. Everything was going good. We got married. We were having a baby. But as soon as we had baby, everything went apart between me and my friends.
Gotcha.
So then I thought about my sister and all moved down to Pennsylvania. So I was like, I'll move down here just so they can help me out and they can do something, like they can help me out regarding work or something. Because now I don't have no source. I have to take care of a baby.
Mahendra starts opening up about his personal life, the same thing he did back on the crime scene. And the reason why he keeps doing so is to get the cops to sympathize with him by painting himself as a man who is just trying to take care of his family. But remember that he was about to steal hundreds of thousands from an innocent old man.
A little bit of money, like, to be honest, it was $1,500. And whatever the expense for getting here and all that, I was like, okay, I was like, all right, I need the money. So I'll do it. But I asked him, was there any drugs in there? So he was like, no, there is no drugs. Everything's good. But I was that dumb enough, I forgot to ask him what's in there. If he's willing to pay me this much of money.
Right.
Yeah, like they never told me like there's money in there or it's somebody else's money or something like that. He just told me it's personal stuff. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Gotcha.
So I was like, okay. Came down here and he was telling me like just go there, give him your name and the password, and he will give you a box and just leave from there. I was like, that's strange, but...
He is then delivered very bad news.
The unfortunate thing is that you did commit a crime. But like I said out there, I already talked to the FBI. And with you crossing states and all that kind of stuff, there's a high probability that they're going to take on this case. Okay? Now, a police officer runs your information. They're going to see that you have a warrant out of New Mexico. And they may arrest you and you'll be, it's called extradited. You'll be brought back here. Okay.
So if he will decide tomorrow I'll be released or they will issue the warrant.
Let me back up. Maybe I didn't explain it well enough. So tomorrow the judge will see you and you'll say guilty, not guilty. Most people plead not guilty, right? But if you want to plead guilty, that's up to you. And then the judge will set another court date. Say it's going to be in 2 months from now. You will have to come back to New Mexico to face that, okay? You'll have to come back and you'll have to appear in court. If you don't show up, that's when they'll issue the warrant.
Okay.
This is a classic interrogation setup. The detective is doing two things at once. First, he is making sure the suspect understands the legal procedure, so there's no later claim of ignorance. Secondly, by painting the risks in the harshest terms and then offering cooperation as the only way out, he is trying to lure him into confession. Always remember, the cops are not your friends.
I would like for your cooperation. I would like to figure out who is on the other end of the phone, who's actually setting it up. And what I would like, again, may not be feasible, I would like to release you. Okay? So that way you can go home to your family. Okay? That's what
it's not going to be today.
That's what I'm saying. I would like to. I'd like to release you today. Okay? Are you supposed to fly back today or tomorrow?
Today.
Okay.
I think so. It's about 6:30 or 7 o'clock from Albuquerque.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
So there's still a possibility that you can, okay? And again, I'm not making any promises because I don't know for sure. But what I would like to do is I'd like to get your full cooperation. I'd like to get the full story of what's happening. And I would like to go through your phones. I'd like to take pictures of certain applications and messages and stuff to get the bigger picture of everything. Okay? That's what I would like.
It's going to go against me, but there is no point of hiding it from you.
I appreciate that. And again, the one thing that I can promise you is that I'm going to do everything I can. You know, if I get the whole story from you, I like honesty, right? You know, it seems like your kid's pretty young, but one day you'll be there and your kid will lie to you and you're going to feel hurt about it, okay?
Being cornered, Mahendra immediately moves to minimization. He is trying to shift blame onto circumstances to appear like a low-level courier rather than an architect of the scam.
I know curiosity would get the best of me, right? So if I came last Sunday and I knew that I was carrying a package but I didn't know what was inside, I'd want to look in there. So you're really telling me that you didn't look and see what was inside the box?
No, this time he sent me some pictures of money, but I don't know.
Right.
I was in the car on my way down here like 5 minutes.
But last week?
And last week, I don't know. Somebody came and got the package.
You said that you were here?
Yeah.
Did you drive last time?
No, I got an Uber.
But you came and picked it up from that same guy? That's what I'm saying. When you went back to Pennsylvania, you still had the package in your backpack when you got back to Pennsylvania, right?
No, somebody came and picked it up from here at the airport. I don't know what that was.
So they picked it up from the airport? Okay.
It was like a car will be there. Told me over the phone. It was some kind of SUV, silver color.
Okay.
And he was like, that's the license plate. He was on the call with me. And that's the license plate. The car pulled up, rolled down the back window, and I just dropped it in there and went away.
So you were paid $1,200. You took the package. You took the package to the airport, and then that car came in.
It was like at the terminal points, arrivals or departures, I would say.
Okay.
The car just stopped by, and he told me to drop the package.
Okay.
And I believe that those guys are not from here.
Like not from the U.S. or not from New Mexico?
I think so.
What do they seem to be?
Like, I have not seen them, but you can tell they're not from this country, just the way they speak English.
What would be your best guess of where they come
I would
from?
say from India.
So picked up by an SUV, they just drove up, you were on the phone with the guy.
I was just standing on the side where everybody stands to get their transportation.
Gotcha.
I was just standing there, the car just came by, and he told me to verify the plate. I verified the plate. He told me over the phone, and he rolled up the back window.
Was the back driver or back passenger?
Passenger.
Okay.
And I just dropped it, and that car just left.
For investigators, this moment offers a rare look inside how the scam network operates. Two stories now unfold in parallel. One is Mahendra's testimony, and the other is the digital trail of phone records, airport CCTV, and vehicle registration data. Soon, the evidence will reveal the truth behind his story. The detective then asks him to circle back to the start, so he can better understand how this all began.
And then you just got on a plane and went back to Pennsylvania. How did they give you the $1,200?
They gave me cash.
When?
They shipped it.
They shipped it to you?
Yeah.
To your house? You said you were talking to your friend, just kind of like people do, airing our grievances or frustrations about, life. And they said, I have a friend that he makes a lot of money. Do they also do things for him?
He's not from here.
Where is he from?
He's from India.
He's from India.
But he said that there's one of his guy who lives in here, and he did something, and he's making good money, but he doesn't have no problem. Nothing. At that time, I asked him, what is it regarding?
Mm-hmm.
So I would know if I'm doing something legal or illegal.
Right.
He was like, it's nothing, just picking a package for the company and all that.
Okay.
Or personal. I was like, what's in the package? It was like just some documents and all that.
Gotcha.
But he was being the third party. That was not the person.
Right.
He is the one who got me to the contact.
But does your friend know this person who's in India?
I'm not sure.
How did he get in contact with him?
It's like why? Like, just an example. I have two friends. So I know a friend, and that friend knows the other friend. It's something like
Who
that.
knows that guy?
I'm not sure, because I don't know him.
So just somehow along the way, you talk to one of your friends who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody who knows this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he's the one. How did you get in contact with him in the first time?
Like, he called me on my number.
Okay. So he called you on your personal cell phone, the one that has the picture of you and your wife and all that. He called you on that number. Okay. How long ago was that?
It was probably Friday or Saturday last week.
Last week, okay. So he called you. Who does that other phone belong to?
Those guys. Just came
so
in.
they gave you a phone?
Yeah, they paid for it. It's under my wife's name though.
Okay.
They sent me the mail. They sent me like $1,300. They were like, this old new phone.
Okay.
So it won't be attached to you, anything and all that. I was like, why is that? Because if I'm not doing anything illegal,
Right.
then why do I need another phone? It was like, we just keep our work separate.
Okay.
That's what I was told.
Gotcha. So when did he send you the $1,300 to get the phone?
Like, just an example, about 5-6 days ago, right after I came back from that place,
From here, okay.
from here, New Mexico to Pennsylvania,
Gotcha.
in about a day or so.
Okay. So
That's
he
when
mailed you the money again. And he
I
said,
deposited into my account, and then we went over to AT&T and got the phone in.
okay.
Mahendra lays out the entire logistics of the scam operation, and in doing so, gives the investigators hard, checkable leads, such as bank deposits and phone purchase records. For detectives, the value here is how far the link stretches, from India to an unknown U.S. middleman to Mahendra.
So who was the person that you were talking to that relayed the information to get to this guy?
I don't know his name. His name is something RR.
But he's your friend, right?
No. The one I was talking to on the phone.
No.
I mean,
No, let me say that. Let me rephrase it. Okay, so the person that you were talking to about your financial struggles and says, "Hey, I know somebody that does work that he gets paid good money." Who was that person?
that was my friend back in India.
Okay, so you were talking to somebody.
Yeah, we used to go to school together since 7th grade.
Okay,
And we have been best friends, like more than brothers until now.
gotcha.
So he wasn't trying to push me somewhere like in a bad spot. Like he's the same as of me.
Right.
Like he lost his father at a small age. I lost my father at a small age, and we were kind of like, since that time we were together. He was there for me. I was there for him.
Gotcha.
So when I told him about all my bills, he was like, "Let me do something. I'll just figure some money from here and I'll send it to you, because I have to pay electricity bill and the water bill."
Mhm.
Somehow I was able to manage the rent, but at the same time, not the water bill and the electricity bill.
Mhm.
So he was like, "Let me manage some money. I'll figure something out and I'll send you some money." So basically what they do, like they will send it with somebody from India, or there is they open up an account back in India, like they transfer from one account to the other account, like by legally, not anything illegal.
Right. But then he said, so this is like generally how they do it, and then that way you'll have access to the account in India, so that way you can pull money out.
No, so basically there is a different kind of bank that they just gives you those debit cards.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I don't think they have it here. Like they have some tie up with India and United States.
Yeah.
So you have to go pay them money. They'll give you the card, and that's how the card comes here, and you just withdraw the money out of it.
Okay. But the
Or
account.
pay bills like a debit card.
Gotcha. And did he ever do that? Did he ever?
No, he
Send
was
you-
about to.
Okay.
Like a long time ago, he sent me about 100,000 rupees. That's about $1,100 up here. Like that was back in 2018 or 2019 when I was new here.
Okay.
Like I was just about to start my college,
Mm-hmm.
and I was short on funds.
Gotcha.
That's why he helped me.
Okay.
Now the attention turns to communication. Apps are very critical here because most scam operations rely on encrypted messaging platforms, which further complicate tracing.
Does he use an app or does he text your phone directly?
Using it.
With an app. Okay. And that's how he talked to you and sent the picture? So with the app, does he just call you on that, or does he call and he sent the picture on that app?
He called and sent the picture on that app.
So were you on the phone with him whenever we came in and put you in handcuffs?
That was one of his employee,
One of his employees, okay.
because that wasn't his voice.
Gotcha. Did you hear him talking when he called the guy that you picked up the money from last time? Did you hear his voice whenever he was on the phone? Okay. What do they call him?
Who?
The guy that calls you to arrange the pickup. What do they call him?
I don't know his name. He just comes up as an RR.
RR? On your personal phone, I just want to see that there's really nothing other than that one phone call that you received last week, him contacting you. All I want to see on that phone is just that there's nothing on that phone, if that makes sense. Just to say, because you could be telling me, yeah, hey, I use this phone all the time, and then I see that he's texting you a bunch, I just want to prove that that's not part of it, and then with that other phone, I want to go through the app, the text message, calls, everything, because that's what's going to lead me to him, right? And, the FBI to him, essentially. So That's what I would like to do. But we've been at this for a little bit.
What if you go through my phone? What's the next process?
So what I want to do, thank you. So what I want to do, go through these, take the pictures that I need. If there's anything that I have questions about, you're here, I'll ask you about them. And then the next call I'm going to make is to the district attorney, the lawyer that I was talking about earlier. I'm going to ask them if I can release you, take your information, I'll get your phone number and that kind of stuff. I'll give you my business card, and I'll see if I can release you today. Okay? I promise that's what I'll do.
Because it's a little bit more than 2 trips. That's why.
Yeah. And that's
because you probably figured because I was working since last week.
Yeah. That's something I want to get into too. And that's why I want to see in there all the locations and stuff that you've been. Because I'm not so much interested in you. I want, this guy's in India, but the FBI has pretty amazing ways to track people and find things out.
This is such a clever interrogation tactic. By limiting his look at the personal device, he tries to gain trust and access to the work phone that really matters. Not only that, but he also dangles the possibility of release, keeping cooperation alive. However, the interrogation came to an unexpected turn.
Is it possible I can talk to my lawyer before going further?
Yeah, we can stop at any time.
Just want to make sure, I'm fine doing it, but just want to have a heads up, I don't know anything about how this thing works and all that.
So
he's my friend from here, from the United States. He might be able to tell me something.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can talk to a lawyer. It's definitely, you're right. I just want to be completely honest with you. Lawyers have a job to do, right? And if he's not licensed in the state of New Mexico, he may not. Again, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not going to tell you what he's going to say. But I can't gather facts and find evidence in support of what you're saying without going further. There's ways I can get a search warrant and get into your phone. That's just what it is. It would be easier to be able to have you sign this, unlock your phone. I take the pictures. We'll sign into your other phone. You can unlock it. I'll take pictures of what I think is relevant, and then that can be the end of it. If he tells you, hey, stop talking, don't do anything else, I'm going to seize both phones. I'm going to keep both phones and apply for a search warrant. I don't want that to discourage you, though. It is your right to have a lawyer, and I'm being honest with you. Like I said, I'm being a straight shooter. Most cops will tell you, no, you don't need a lawyer, whatever. I'm being honest with you because this is some pretty heavy stuff. If you want a lawyer, you can talk to him, or we can continue. I can get what I need, and I can try to help you.
This is where the rubber meets the road. Many suspects prefer controlled cooperation rather than losing control entirely. Believing what the officer is saying, Mahendra delivers new news that will incriminate him further.
So I want to be cool with you.
I'm not totally honest yet. That's why.
Okay. Tell me more.
I have picked up gold for somebody.
Gold? Okay. Where was that?
New York, New Jersey, the one I told you about the trip.
So you knew that this was an illegal thing?
Yeah, that goal was, I knew.
Okay. So you knew coming back this time that?
Kind of.
No.
I had a glimpse of it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to be honest with you. I know it's not going to get me anywhere lying to you, but
yeah.
I'm just trying to provide for my family, that's it.
I know. Like I said,
I was working 80 hours too. I was going in adapt every day.
We gotta work our asses off sometimes and trying to.
The thing is, my wife is going through a postpartum right now, and like I tried to help her with the baby too. But like I understand she's up all day with her. And just an example, last night she didn't sleep all night.
Mm-hmm.
My 7 months old.
Okay.
So I stayed awake with her until like 4 o'clock, and then I took a shower and then I left.
Gotcha.
That's where so I let my wife sleep for like 4 hours, so she will be good for today. You can go to my phone. It is what it is. Like there's no point of lying from you. I just don't. Just want to be there for the family. That's it. Yeah. I know I was doing wrong, but at that time I didn't see any other option to pull me out of that hole.
Right. So now that we're being more honest, I want to ask you just straight up: did he ever tell you that what you were doing was wrong, or? Like,
no, I knew there was money, but he never told me like, oh.
So did you look in the package the last time?
Yes.
Okay. You saw the money. Did you take any for yourself?
For myself?
Did you take some of the cash?
Yes, for the expenses and all that.
So he didn't actually mail it to you?
Yes.
That's true?
Just take it out of the money from there, and the rest somebody will come pick it up.
Okay. So you took $1,200 out.
And expenses for the
Did you actually take $1,200? Or did you take more than $1,200?
More than $1,200.
Good. Rip this guy off too.
Like don't want to be here. I just want to go home. Like I just want to be with my wife right now and my baby.
How much did you take? I'm just curious.
3,200.
3,200. Gotcha.
Okay. I can show you my bills that I'm paying and all.
Like I said,
I have everything in my bank account.
Yeah.
Like I was depositing in the bank account, and that's how I was paying bills.
Yeah.
Like last year, we didn't have Christmas for my wife.
Right.
This year is my baby's first Christmas. She was like, I want a Christmas tree and gifts and all that. I was like, there you go, like buy some gifts for your family and for her and yourself.
Once he realizes cooperation is the path of least resistance, Mahendra starts to open up. He even admits to having taken some money straight from the cash before handing it off. But by doing so, he has closed the final door for himself and can no longer claim ignorance about the contents of the packages.
This is how they send the information.
So this is the house that you're supposed to go to? The address in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
So you went there?
And then I had to tell him like how far I am.
Gotcha. This is still Thursday.
That was 40,000.
Okay.
In the bag.
Gotcha. So you picked up first time on Thursday last week?
Yeah, that's in this phone.
What's that?
That's in this phone.
Yeah.
So Thursday is the day that I got the phone.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. And those are gold bars in this video?
Yeah, those gold bars.
Okay.
That one's 48.
Meanwhile, the detective starts checking Mahendra's personal phone to see if he could find any crucial leads such as photos, texts, call records, etc.
So this phone, it's a what?
That's a 15 Pro Max.
15?
That's my personal.
Okay. It's a 15 Pro Max?
Yes. I have to go pee.
Okay. And this phone is
natural titanium.
titanium? Okay.
You guys be taking pictures with me and my wife?
No.
Texting?
No, I'm not.
Yes, I have some personal pictures in there.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to be taking any pictures of that. Like I said, I'm not concerned about that at all. Like I said, it's one of those things that we knew. I mean, you knew it was wrong, but I understand why you did it. I really do. You were mentioning earlier that you had a business in Virginia. What'd you have?
Yeah, like the one I was telling you about. I was managing.
Oh, that, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about another business earlier.
Nah.
What kind of gas stations were they?
It was a non-branded gas station.
It was what?
Non-branded.
Oh, non-branded. Okay.
Yeah.
What was he saying here?
So basically he was saying that I'm on my way to catch a flight right now. I'm gonna land around this time, the 5 or something he said. It would have been like, what, 3 o'clock in the morning up here in the United States.
Okay.
It depends on the times and what times, but as per Pennsylvania, it would have been 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay. But he was flying in India?
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, was the person that picked it up, was that him from the airport in Santa Fe? Did you really drop it off in somebody's vehicle?
Yeah, that wasn't him.
Okay.
Because the time he sent it to me, that was like 11 o'clock in the evening. At the night, basically.
Oh, okay, at night. Gotcha.
And he was talking about he'll be getting off at 5 over there.
Oh, okay.
So as of we have like 5 o'clock up here, it's gonna be in India like middle of the night, like 3 or 4 o'clock.
Gotcha.
One detail investigators can't ignore is the contradiction in his story. He claims he's too broke to cover basic utilities, yet he's carrying 2 iPhones, wearing Nike sneakers, and a Gap hoodie. That kind of mismatch between lifestyle and finances is exactly what raises red flags in fraud cases.
What do you think is not possible for me going on?
I think there's a chance, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I'm not gonna tell you something that if I don't, believe it.
There will be a lot of pictures they'll be just keep repeating.
What's that?
There'll be a lot of pictures they'll be just keep repeating. It will be the same ones.
Yeah. I'm just trying to document, like I said, everything that I can. So, yeah, I mean, from what you're saying, kind of what I'm seeing here, like, do you think that your wife is going to be surprised? I think she'll be surprised.
Yeah.
I think I have the pictures that I need, but what I would like to do, just to show how much money has been deposited, is to get pictures of your bank account. If that's something that you'd be okay with. Can't take the money. It's there. I just want to be able to document it, essentially.
I can show you them.
Yeah. And after that, we can give them a call. Give her a call.
So most of the transactions are personal.
Okay.
But you can see the amount when it says deposit.
Right. So 3,000.
And then 2,000.
That was yesterday?
Yeah. Like the ATM doesn't take more than 30 bills.
Oh, okay. What's Gatestone Direct? It looks like a $1,000 deduction.
That's probably I paid that my credit card bill.
Oh, okay.
American Express.
Oh, okay.
That was the only $1,000 deduction.
Oh, okay.
And you will see rest of the bill payments on there.
Gotcha.
And they are gonna take more, $8.90 on Tuesday.
They want you to pick up more?
No,
Okay.
American Express.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's what I owe them because it went to the debt collection because I was
okay.
not paying,
Gotcha.
and now I had to pay that up first.
I see. So when was the first time that you did this? So you didn't come to New Mexico first, right? Well, where did you go first?
First, it was in Maryland.
Maryland.
It was like 2.5 hour or 3 hour drive from my house.
The Maryland detail is huge. It places the scheme outside New Mexico, indicating that it is a multi-state scam operation, which means the FBI would likely become involved.
Regardless of whether you stay here or you can leave today, you have to stop doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So I want to tell you what happened. So this RR guy called my victim. I don't know how he got his number. Did he ever tell you how he would get people's numbers or anything? He just told you they're customers, right? He called him and said that he was a United States Marshal. It's a federal law enforcement agency, kind of like the FBI.
FBI?
Kind of. Said that he was with them, and he said that there was a money laundering scheme, that his social security number was used in that money laundering scheme, and that money was there was a transaction in Nigeria that his social security number was whatever. and he said that he had to pay the money back. He was posing as a federal law enforcement officer. Okay. And then
totally don't know what was going on.
And I'm just telling you that because you've been so cool with me, you helped me, cooperated with me, so I just want to tell you what was going on. So he said that he was a federal law enforcement officer. He said that there was that transaction. He had to give the money back. This guy has drained out his retirement account, his savings at the bank, and all that. So this guy, he's 71 years old, I think. He has very little money now to live on. $75,000 that you took last time would have gone a really long way for him and his wife. Okay, yeah. I know you're trying to provide for your wife, but in the process, this guy has lost.
I didn't know it was the wrong money at the same time. Like they were trying to pretend like they're an officer.
Yeah. And
getting the money out. I didn't know all that.
Yeah.
It's just I was like, they have received the parcel. Yeah. You have to go pick it up. That's what I used to tell. But then I have to make sure what's in there.
Right.
Then I'll count it and I'll give them the total. And
yeah. And I get it. I get your mind's on your family, which it should be, right? But I just wanted to tell you.
Like, I know what I was doing.
Yeah.
I know I made my mistake. Yeah. I've learned my lesson.
As of right now, Mahendra Darbar is facing 1 count of fraud over $20,000 and an attempt to commit fraud over $20,000. Meanwhile, the Rio Arriba Sheriff's Office said they're now working with other state agencies to see if there are other victims out there or other suspects tied in. This incident should be a reminder to all students struggling to make a living that easy money can be a dangerous trap, and the law is always strict. If you liked our production, make sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to watch the next video.